Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is June 8th, and right now we're going to take a look at the visible satellite imagery. As of yesterday morning, we're going to scroll through this and take a look at all the thunderstorm activity across portions of Nevada. But if we scroll a bit further into the afternoon, you can see the southern Sierra Nevada got some thunderstorm activity here. And then as we go closer to sunset, you can see a few thunderstorms pop off across some of Northern California here, a lot across Oregon. But watch this activity. We're going to scroll all the way back here again. Updated there, and you can see we did get some of that thunderstorm activity here across Northern California as well. And check this out, this would have been pretty interesting to see last night. It looks like between Las Vegas and maybe just south of Tonopah, Nevada here, quite a lightning show after dark coming across the area there. And then we scroll into this morning here, we're going to have thunderstorms again today across Northern California and some of the Sierra Nevada again. But look at the extent of this marine there, really pushed into some of the Central Valley coastal areas here as well, and into the valley areas. Los Angeles, San Diego kind of socked in a bit this morning, some of the Bay Area. But look at Northern California for a change here, dealing with some nice sunny skies this morning. You can see the snow-capped mountains there across the Sierra Nevada as well, and the glorious sunshine from many of the inland locations. And just a heads up on the channel here, if you are wanting to join and monetarily support, you just click this join button here. And if you want to subscribe, which costs you nothing here, just go ahead and subscribe there. Helps get the word out to people here across the Southwest and to the state of California. If you want to click like, you just click on the thumbs up there. If you want to click thumbs down, you click there. So anyway, just a heads up, there are some questions some people have about that. I think some people think that subscribing actually costs you money. It does not. It's only if you want to monetarily support the channel. And we do have over 80 people, 80 members that monetarily support this channel. I want to extend my greatest gratitude to those people out there. You guys are making this channel possible. And just a reminder, if you are a member here and you ask a question, I will answer you first and foremost here on the comments of the video if you are a paying member here. So I got to give some perks to the people who do help me out monetarily to support the channel. Now, taking a look at what's going on today, you can see the thunderstorm activity here from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Lightning, small hail, heavy rain, gusty winds, and potential for fire starts at this time of year. This does include Reno here and some of Northern California, higher terrain down the Sierra Nevada. And we also have major heat risk again next week. Does include Redding, Yuba City, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, up and down the valley areas especially. And we'll see if it gets out to the coastline here. But of course, if you want to beat the heat, you get out towards the coastal areas. You go to Eureka there, where, your highs are going to be probably in the 60s for the most part, unless we start to get some kind of an offshore flow. But it could be major heat risk as we go through next week. And just a reminder, Northern California, Mount Shasta, Wairika, here some thunderstorms are possible yet again today. Stronger storms probably across some of eastern Oregon. And this is the thunderstorm activity for Yosemite, Mammoth, and Bishop here. And you can see Tonopah, Nevada is under the gun here today, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. this evening. Now, taking a look here at the highs today, look at El Centro, 107 here versus San Diego at 70 degrees here. So you guys know where to go to beat the heat if you want it, or if you want the heat, you just go inland there. Look at San Bernardino checking in at 84. Here's June 8th. Check it out. Look at the 39 degrees there back in 1950 in Santa Ana. Lowest temperature on record for June there. Also 39 in Riverside. Can you imagine having that in the month of June? Pretty interesting stuff here looking back in the history books. So taking a look at the National Blended Models, this is for today. You can see some mid and lower 90s for the valley areas. The desert's really starting to ramp things up. Death Valley looks like it's going to be in the 100 and teens as we go through today. But as we watch on through the 9th, you can see not much of a difference here. But look, by the time we get to the 10th, look at this 100 starting to show up for some of the North Valley areas here. Maybe Redding, Red Bluff getting really warm here. Then even warmer on Tuesday. Check it out, 106. A lot of 100s here across the valley areas. And Death Valley could actually be pushing 118, 119 degrees at this time. You can see Las Vegas really ramping up the heat. Phoenix as well as the desert areas. Yeah, it's going to get warm. And then we knock those temperatures down. I don't even want to say knock them down, because you can see, again, widespread 100-degree readings across a lot of the valley areas and desert areas. And then we start to bump it down a little bit here as we go towards the end of the week. It's still quite warm out there as well. If we take a look at the GFS, so I want to scroll this off into the future. You can see that we're going to be dealing with this next ridge nosing in here. That's what's going to warm us up as we go on in through the mid portion of next week. But then the GFS continues to advertise this troughing here, which would kind of subdue temperatures a bit. And then finally, as we go through next weekend, this could actually, suppress temperatures quite a bit here. And we'll be watching this. We are looking, 180 plus hours out at this time. So generally just a fantasy forecast for right now. And if we look at the high resolution rapid refresh, we're going to scroll through this afternoon. You can see the thunderstorm activity again across the Sierra Nevada, a lot of Nevada, Oregon. You cannot rule out some activity here. It's not picking it up very well for Northern California today. And then as we scroll on in through tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see something similar there develop across the Sierra Nevada also here for thunderstorm activity. So yeah, heads up for that, especially if you're in the backcountry there. Now looking at the European, this kind of does a good job of showing you where the thunderstorm risk is for this afternoon, Sierra Nevada, Northern California, Nevada, and for Eastern Oregon. And as we go on in through Sunday afternoon, again, you can see that Northeast California and the Sierra Nevada there as well. Monday, mainly just the Sierra Nevada and portions of Nevada here. Then we go on in through Tuesday, maybe a thunderstorm there over the Sierra Nevada as well. And no tropical cyclone activity expected over the next 48 hours. Here's the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. This was issued yesterday. You can see kind of suppressing the temperatures across Pacific Northwest, but still have that above average signal here across a lot of the Southwest. This is June 13th through 17th here. This is probably not incorporating that next trough too much at this time frame. We'll see what it shows as we look at tomorrow's forecast, and kind of near normal here across the Southwest as well. And again, drought free across Oregon, California, Nevada, and most of Utah here, and Arizona doing much better than it was this time last year. And New Mexico is still pretty dry out there. Some extreme and exceptional drought is still present. But anyway, yeah, backcountry, watch out for the thunderstorm activity. The heat's going to be ramping up here as we go through the mid portion of the week. Yet again, we'll continue to take a look at this, and we'll watch that fantasy trough and cool down as we go on in through this upcoming days to see just how strong that trough is going to be. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good day. Click like and subscribe. We will do this again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.